Hey, what's up guys, Marco here, welcome back to another lesson. Today I'm going to show you this beautiful romantic melody. We're really going to take it step by step and analyze each single chord that we're going to play and the notes of the melody as well, so that you can hopefully get inspired and come up with your romantic melodies and your romantic chord progressions. You can get the tab, check my Patreon page and become an active supporter of this channel. Thank you so much to all the people who support me on my Patreon page, guys. You are awesome. And also subscribe to this channel if you want to keep up with all the upcoming lessons. Now let's get started. We're going to start with the chords. We are in the key of E major, but we're going to start with an A major chord. Beautiful sounding chord. It sounds like this. So this is a beautiful intro. We are in the key of E major, but we're going to start with an A major chord. Wait a second, so we are in the key of E major, but we start with the A major chord. How is this even possible? Well, it's really possible indeed, because the A major chord is actually the fourth chord of the E major key. If we lay down the E major scale, we will have E, F sharp, G sharp, and A. A is the fourth note of the E major key, and if we harmonize this chord, we will have an A major. Now we've been playing an A major 9, which is an extended chord, but it's still the fourth degree of the E major. So if you ever want to write a romantic chord progression, start with the fourth chord and let me know how it goes. Now let's go back to the lesson. Now the A chord that we are playing is not just an A chord, it's actually an A major 9 chord. So we're playing the A string open, the G string fret number 4, which is the note B, the major 9, the B string fret number 2, which is the major 3rd, and the E string fret number 4, which is the major 7. So the major 9 chord is a chord with the major 7 and the major 9. The finger picking pattern is very simple: thumb, index, middle, ring. We're gonna play the chord 4 times. Now the first time is like this, second time is without the little finger. So we change the voicing, go back to the fret 4, open string. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And the E major chord. Now the E is also not really just a basic E major, but we're actually playing. So I'm playing low E string open, G and B string fret number 4, the perfect 5th and the major 7 of this chord, and the root note again. And it's 1, 2, 3. I have a melody within this chord, so I play the thing twice, then 6, 3, and 2. The E string open, the fret number 2, open again, B string fret 4, and E string open. Make sure that you let this chord ring out. Now we're going to repeat this intro one more time, but we're going to change the last few notes. So the A is the same, and the E 1, 2, 3. So the low E string open, and then the E string fret number 7, 5, and 4. Now this is just a way to outline these beautiful chords, right? Once the intro is gone, we are going to play the actual melody. Now I'm going to start with the A major 9 again. And I'm going to play 1, 2. So the first 2 chords are the same, first 2 picking patterns, we're going to keep the same chords. Then the bass note, and then the E major scale starting on the B note. So the G string fret number 4, the B string fret number 2, 4, 5, E string fret number 2, 4, and the E string open. And the E major, 1, 2, 3. Same phrase. We go back to the A, phrase, chord. Now the E major, the second time we play this phrase, we're going to change the E major chord. And we're going to play an E major 7 chord with the bar chord on the fret number 4 and the E string fret number 7. So it's root note, 5th, major 7, and also the note B, which is another 5th. We're gonna play this thing twice. So it's 1, 2, bass note, and then a melody, 3 notes here. So you play the bass note and then you have the G string fret number 8 and the E string fret number 7. You kind of, you don't want to play them simultaneously. You want to start with the G string and then the E string. And then on the E string you play fret 9 and fret number 11. So you will have now from here we're gonna play the same chord progression, but we're gonna change position. And we're gonna play the A like this, and the E like this. And then we have so the very first chord, the A major 7, shares the same shape as the E major 7. So we have the A string open, the G and the B string fret number 9, and the E string fret number 12. Now you want to pick this chord like this with the same finger picking pattern. So you have it twice, thumb, index, middle, ring, bass note, and you have the E string fret number 12 twice, 11, and 9. And then we change chord and we play the E major 7. Beautiful sounding chord here. You have the low E string, the G string fret number 8, which is the note E. Sorry, the D sharp. This is actually the major 7. Then you have the note G sharp, which is the major 3rd. And then the fret number 7 on the E string, which is the 5th. So twice. Melody. So the E string fret number 7 twice, the B string fret number 10 and 9, and then we change chords. So we have a C sharp minor chord, beautiful sounding chord. Everything is on fret 9, 6th string, 3rd and 2nd string, and the E string open. So I have, so it's thumb, index, middle, ring, twice, a beautiful B major at 11. So I have fret 7 on the 6th string, fret 8 on the 3rd string, B and E string open. The E string is actually the 11th. And you can hear that as soon as we hit this note, it's just open up this beautiful chord. And then the last chord, which is this A major with the sharp 11. I'm gonna keep the G string on the fret number 8 and play the A string open, the G string, the B, and the E string open. So you will have one, 2, 3, and 4. So the B section kind of opens up a little bit more with the chords. The melody is kind of still pretty easy, as we don't really get too crazy with the notes. And then we change vibe here, gets more pop-ish. You can increase the volume a little bit as you go towards this beautiful A major sharp 11. And then you let it ring out. And you go back to. play the A major 9 twice with the different voicing. 1, 2, bass, phrase. And we finish with the E major 7. Fret on 4 and E string for number 7. You can arpeggiate this chord note by note, and you have it. So such a simple romantic melody, and you really want to kind of take it step by step. Don't be scared to practice each section before jumping to the next section, and enjoy this melody. Now, the really cool thing would be if you can learn these chords and then come up with something different. Just try different chords, or maybe keep the same chords, but just try a different melody. So hopefully you're gonna like this lesson, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.